The list of potential jurors who will determine the outcome of South Carolina's trial of the century is down to only 123. Prominent attorney Alex Murdaugh will stand trial for the murder of his wife and son. He also is charged with nearly 100 financial crimes. The family is now at the center of the murder mystery involving a number of different family members. It's a crazy story. Brian Entin's covering the trial for us in Colleton, South Carolina. It sits between Charleston and the Georgia border. It is a tiny community. It's one that Murdaugh and his family have effectively run this county for so long. I'm almost wondering if he doesn't want a fair trial, in the sense that he thinks by being in this place that he's been so influential for so long, even if jurors say, I'm going to be fair, they may still have some good feelings about him.
Yeah, look, it's my understanding that both sides believe it could be good for them that this trial was not moved. The defense sort of thinking that, look, this family's been influential for years. There may even be people intimidated by them who end up on the jury. And then the prosecution thinking you've got a lot of people in this town who don't like the Murdaughs. They haven't liked them for a long time. They think they're corrupt and part of the good old boy system, and that could work in their favor. So I think both sides, it's interesting, didn't actually want it to get moved.
It's kind of fascinating how they think that it'll play. I can't figure this out. 255 witnesses in what is effectively a fairly simple double murder case. It's sort of confounding that this isn't a little bit simpler if the prosecution really thinks they have him dead to rights.
Yeah, it's a lot of witnesses. And granted, remember, they don't have to call all of them or most of them or even half of them. That's just the witness list. But there's really nothing simple about it. I mean, you're right. When you look at the actual murders, it seems simple. But they want to bring all sorts of other stuff in, like the financial crimes. The ballistics are complicated. All sorts of stuff with the evidence. So it could go on, we're told, possibly 2 weeks, maybe even longer.
One of the things we learned today from some of the hearings is that the prosecution thinks that they have found what would be the missing gun, the murder weapon. They think that they know what kind of weapon it was, and shockingly, it's the same kind of weapon that Murdaugh had and owned, and yet it is no longer at his home or his ranch or anything like that. Why are we to believe that you can convict somebody without a murder weapon and without being able to place that murder weapon in the hands of the person who allegedly did the killing?
It's a really good question, Leland, and it's why a lot of people in this community believe that Alex Murdaugh could walk out of here. There could be a not guilty verdict. Unless there is this secret evidence that we don't know about that's going to come out at trial. I mean, what you just asked is a good question. There appear to be some holes. The prosecution did have a win today. There's a ballistics expert that they want to use that will apparently piece some of this together and tie it back to Murdaugh. The defense didn't want that witness to be able to come in. The judge ruled in favor of the prosecution. But is that going to be enough to really sway a jury beyond a reasonable doubt that this man killed his wife and child? We're going to have to wait and see.
Yeah, there's an awfully big gulf there. Incredible trial. We understand that there's food trucks down there for you guys. There's so many reporters covering it. Yeah. Everybody's come in. It's wild. Hey, Brian, keep up the great work. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, Leland.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.